to give a 4,000 mile update on my 2019 Ram Laramie. I had a couple first year trucks, well, namely the 2014 Silverado K2 series, and the build quality on this truck so far exceeds the Silverado. I haven't had any so much as a shake or rattle in this truck. It's very well built. Not too many complaints at all with it. Honestly, if I had to say the biggest complaint that I've had so far, it's that I got the tow mirrors. It's that even on the Laramie, that you can't get power folding tow mirrors with Ram. You get rid of that option when you get the tow mirrors, which I think is backwards. I feel like if you need a towing mirror, you definitely need it to fold because it sticks out so far. But yeah, basically I just wanted to do an update on this truck at 4K to just show how things have been going and give you an idea how the MPG I've been getting. I've never reset my MPG to 19.9. That's what I've been getting the last 800 miles. And there's my lifetime. I gotta say I'm surprised because I had a 17 Ram Hemi. Although this has the 321s and my 17 had the 392s, but I never got near the EPA ratings on my 17. I think I was always averaging about 15.5, and that was hand calculated. On this truck, I hand calculated every tank, and it has never been more than 0.5 mpg off, so it's pretty accurate. Whereas the last gen Ram, I was always off by about 1.5 to 2 mpg, so the computer would usually say about 17 something, but it was always about 15 to 15.5. So it's nice to know that with this truck I actually am getting a true mid 19 mpg for 4,000 miles of driving. But I'm very happy with it so far. Like I said, no complaints. It's weird. My 17 felt faster, but I don't think it was. I mean, my 17 was a big horn, so the weight was about the same because I've got the heated and cooled leather seats and more options than my 17 had. So I want to say the weight's similar, since this one's more optioned out, even though the Ram technically lost weight trim to trim. But the 19's so refined in the driving dynamics and quiet that it doesn't feel quick, but it is. And it also runs in eco mode. I know you can see the eco. I can pretty much drive through town if I'm light on the foot and keep it in eco most of the time. And I know that my 17, it would kick out really quickly. So that certainly helps, and it's pretty seamless. There's that sometimes where when you're kind of getting on the throttle, it's almost like you can trick the truck and it kind of bumps in from V4 to V8 mode, but for the most part it's seamless. I think I guess I haven't driven the new 19 Silverados, but I know I had 3 K2XX GM trucks, and I know that the V4 mode in those, when it would kick in and out, you definitely feel it. So overall, no complaints with this truck. I usually would be leery of a first year, but I've not had a single complaint with this. The MPG is great. No rattles, no squeaks. Yeah, I've had and I got the regular 8.4, not the 12-inch, and I've heard guys have problems with the 12-inch, and I don't really know what to say. That's one of the reasons I didn't want the 12. I mean, yeah, it's cool, but that's new technology. I mean, that seems to be where the majority of the complaints come on the 19s, is that there's software issues, and I mean, I kind of saw that coming. So but yeah, I love the truck. If you guys have any questions, I guess you can message me. I haven't done too much of these. I've never done one of these videos, so excuse me if I kind of rant on and repeat myself, but figure there hasn't been too many positive vehicle reviews. Usually it's people out there ranting about issues, and I mean, my last Silverado actually was a lemon law, so I guess I kind of been one of those people to do the same. But happy to report that after over 4,100 miles on this thing, trouble free, and I'm getting great MPG. Honestly, I guess I wanted to touch on, I do have a lot of rural driving. That's probably why my MPG is high. I mean, I do a city too, but in the rural driving that I do, 55 to 65 miles an hour, I've seen as high as over 28 MPG on trips into town. So these trucks are pretty capable of good MPG. I mean, it's still a truck at the end of the day, and that's not what I bought it for, MPG. But I mean, I think I had this truck weighed with me in it, full tank of gas, and I had about 100 pounds of crap in it, and it weighed 57.20 on the scales, and I'm 190. So, you know, truck's probably in the 5,400 pound weight range, and for a 5,400 pound truck with close to 400 horsepower, the averaging 20 MPG over that period of time, that's, you know, outstanding. And you can see there my hours. You know, I don't idle it much. I'm not one to sit and idle it 7 hours of idle. But yep. let me know if you guys got any questions. Sorry I ran on, but I hope you guys enjoyed it.